Hello and welcome to our continuing coverage of the earthquake in Nepal. I am Eko Ayudi and
I'm Asrangita Sari.
8 million people across Nepal are struggling to recover after Saturday's powerful earthquake. More than 4,400 people are known to have died in the 7.8 magnitude quake. Another 8,000 injured now aim the loss and devastation a sign of hope. A man pulled the safety after a nearly 13-hour rescue operation. He had been trapped under the rubble for 3 days. People there are refusing to give up hope, but there have just been too few of those incidents, and as the hours pass, the chance of finding any more survivors unfortunately are growing worse. There is still some hope in those people who are trying in under attack those rescue efforts. CNN's chief media correspondent Sabi Hisma has been helping to injured in Kathmandu. He joins me now from the Nepal's capital. Sabi Hisma, I know you've been on the ground now there for more than 24 hours. I'm just curious to see how things have changed on the ground there since that you've gotten those hospital.
In the beginning, right after the earthquake, there was not surprising surge of patients that went to the hospital. But now, 3 days later, more than 3 days later, you are seeing another surge of patients as well. A helicopter just landed from a remote area some 100 kilometers away from Kathmandu and brought the patient to this field hospital. Nepal, as you probably noticed here, and it is a field house, but we're in a field. So there's not a ideal circumstance, but still they are better obviously than what the people and had where there were so many of these people are sicker than they were even initially reason being that they've been trapped for 2 to 3 days, and now they are just now being rescued and they are being taken trying to get whatever care they can, but this is a very tough situation. I'll just about a few minutes ago. A person passed away right here in this particular area. They are trying to restart her heart, but you can see in the situations as it's unfolding. They put breathing tubes, and here they are doing ultrasound on women who are pregnant. They are trying to fix problems of that whatever they can do. It is like this.
Sabisma, an incredible scene behind you there. You can see the pain on that woman's face, but as you say, just relieved to be in the capital where there, at least some medical aid. What sense are you getting if any of the people in these remote areas that have no likely been without any kind of medical care for more than 3 days?
And in that they are very devastated, falling to get out of the way here and there, bring in more patients. They are devastated in large parts again. You more than the people who were initially found because they've been without basic research. Now for 2 to 3 days, some of them pinned down by rubble, developing significant compression injuries to their extremities. People have been required amputation here. That's the situation, and you now, Paul, it's worth pointing out, remembering what is still necessary where we have been, where we're going.
Avalanche aid continues to arrive in droves. Thousands were killed during Nepal's initial earthquake, but without urgent medical care, food, and water, many thousands more will likely die. Survivors are still being pulled from the rubble. This little boy was saved after 3 hours of digging, according to UNICEF. Nepal's strongest earthquake in more than 80 years has left nearly a million children in need of assistance, so there are a lot of social issues required for children who are maimed, and we need medicines, we need place to do the surgery, and we need appropriate staff. Of course, I'm 8 years old. Selena yesterday, her grandfather driving over a day to get to the hospitals after the family home collapsed on him as appendicitis. Neuri, surgeon I assist in an operation to remove a blood clot from the top of her brain and relieve swelling. The condition and equipment available to us a bit primitive, much like what You find in a war zone, but the operation was a success. Selena is alive. Her prognosis could Nepal's president Rambayoniet is also a doctor. He says his country is facing a medical calamity like never seen before, and he asks that any assistance from the international community be given. There's no doubt Nepal needs all the help it can get.
Okay, you are seeing some of the form of that help right now behind me. We're in the Smallfield Hospital. This is ongoing right here behind me. It's been like this now for days. People coming in here. A helicopter just landed, bring 60 patients and Angie. They need help. I spoke to the president myself. They're calling in a calamity, calling in a tragic things that the international communities. We thank you for your help, but we desperately need it.
If you want to help the victim of Saturday earthquake, head to cnn.com/impact. We have set up links on our website to several reputable charities and was sending relief right now to Nepal. That's at cnn.com/impact. Just ahead, the nightmare for the last of the strand climbers on Everest is nearing, and finally the latest on the search and rescue missions.